Total Extreme Wrestling WWE 2010. Good to be back playing more, and I'm looking forward to this stream today because we are on the road to the Royal Rumble. Essentially, it's crazy to think that we are already at this point. Time has flown. We've already done 1 year of the series, and we're going to keep on moving along today. Last episode, of course, it was the big Survivor Series pay-per-view, and now today we move into our next one, which will, well, it says tables, ladders, and chairs. Probably going to change that to most likely Armageddon. So we might actually just do that now while it's on our mind. So WWE Armageddon. And that could be for all brands, and we give that a couple more weeks. Otherwise, it was currently set to have 3 weeks to build, but I think we needed at least a month. I don't know, does the Rumble need 5 weeks? Yeah, okay. Rumble can have 5 weeks. We might make it two weeks then. Or you could make the Rumble week 4 January, maybe? Something to think about. Welcome everyone to the stream. Bradley, what's up? Andre, what's up? Real Toxic. Chat GM, welcome guys. Great to see you. Bear the Viking, great to have you back. Killer Meme Star, my man, what's up? Haven't seen you too much, Meme Star. Haven't played any games with you lately, Meme Star. We haven't done that again, have we? Should do that. All right, so today we need to basically have a whole new set of storylines, pretty much, because we're moving on from Survivor Series. We need to now make a new set of storylines to be for TLC, basically. So some of these feuds, like the Women's Survivor Series match, that can go. The triple threat, all the champions, even though look how successful that was, 98 heat. Wow, that can go though. That's done. Arbity and Benjamin, I think that's done. Dudleys and Clones, that's done. Lawler and Masters, we could probably, if we wanted to, we could squeeze another match out of that. Maybe another, I might do another one on that in Raw or something like that. Kayleen Stratus, we need to do the rematch. McIntyre and Cody, maybe we'll try and stress that out a little bit more. TNA and WWE, that's just kind of begun. The US title Fatal 5-Way, we can keep that going. Yeah, we definitely keep that going, have those guys compete against each other a little bit more. DX and Edge and Christian, well, we did a Hell in a Cell, so it's kind of done, isn't it? Once you do Hell in a Cell, it's done, isn't it? So, unfortunately, the feud must end. Yeah. So now, if we're going to do Shawn and Triple H WrestleMania now, we might start planting the seeds for that. Alright, so that eliminates a lot of our storylines. We'll have to make some new ones, of course. We'll do that. Why is the screen black? I don't think the screen's black. I don't know. Jay Cooper, good to have you back. What's this one? D-Mel? I'm not sure, man. But DTR, J-Man, welcome, welcome, welcome. Natty, welcome. Levesque, great to see you again. Who's facing Edge and Christian for the tag titles? All right, let's figure this out. Any chance you will collab with any other TW YouTubers? I wouldn't be able to tell you one other TW YouTuber. I didn't know. I don't know any. So I'm not a big person who's into collabing because my time zone is like so bad compared to everyone else, and trying to find a time and schedule, it's just really a pain that I don't care for. Okay, so tag teams. Let's have a look at some of our teams. We have quite a few. Can we filter? No, we can't. This is one of the things I don't like about TW. You can't really filter your tag teams very well. I like to be able to filter my tag teams by what brand they're on, because right now I have to view everyone, when I would like just to have a bit of a closer look at a few of them. So we need a babyface tag team to take on Edge and Christian next. Taker and Kane would be the best pick. That would be the strongest match we could probably do right now. Hart Dynasty is an option for another Raw team. That's probably about it. Zack Ryder, Kurt Hawkins. It's a bit of a weaker match, but it's there. That's really about Crime Time. Yeah, okay, that's really about it. So, interesting. Not strong, is it? We have to kind of figure out who's gonna be in the tag title match at WrestleMania. I think at WrestleMania we'll try and maybe split the titles. So we'll have to think about that. But yeah, not a lot of strong teams at the moment. Ambrose, you're new to Twitch? Well, welcome to Twitch, and I'm going well. Big fan, always miss the streams, have to catch up on YouTube. Well, you've made it. You've made it. You're going to get the game when you get your PC. What's a starter mod to play? The easiest mod for you to play, man, would be a real world mod. So a current WWE mod, 2018 mod. Because you know the rosters, you know who's who. It's pretty easy. It's not easy to get good ratings, but at least you'll be able to be familiar with who to book, things like that. I really need some tag teams time to promote the Usos. Yeah, but the thing is, they're still improving, and also the popularity is so bad, so it's not like they're going to be in the tag title hunts just yet. But it would be handy to have another tag team. But in saying that, we do have teams that we don't use, like for example, Crime Time we don't really use, Hart Dynasty we're not really using a lot. So, alright, we have to think of a world title feud next. This is the interesting thing. Who's going to take on CM Punk next for the WWE title? These are our options. You know, got Triple H, Sheamus. I'm thinking maybe Shawn Michaels, Triple H. Maybe Triple H versus CM Punk. Triple H fails to beat CM Punk. Shawn Michaels then gets a shot, and then Shawn Michaels wins. And then maybe the conversation begins like, oh, is Shawn Michaels better than Triple H all this time? Type of thing. Triple H gets a bit jealous. You could go in that direction. So that would give us a few strong candidates. And then you could maybe do a triple threat at Elimination Chamber. Maybe. You're thinking of selling your Xbox One to help fund to buy a PC? Worth it? Well, if you don't use your Xbox and you're more of a PC gamer, sure. Is your tag division deep enough to split the titles? Not really. It really isn't, but we might have to make it work. So what do you guys think? Triple H gets the first shot, then maybe he fails, Shawn Michaels gets it, or just do a straight up triple threat? But I think a triple threat's stronger for maybe the Rumble. I don't know. We could fill in a couple pay-per-views here. We could have Punk and Triple H. That would be strong. Michaels and then CM Punk at the Rumble. And then maybe a triple threat afterwards. And then in between that, we have a turn or something like that. I don't know. Have Shawn versus Triple H the next pay-per-view. Winner faces Punk at the Rumble, and Michaels wins and beats Punk. That's. I don't mind that. It's face versus face, which will be a negative, but it does kind of start that feud, doesn't it? That friendly competition. Yeah, I think you're on the right track there. Yeah, I don't mind that. Okay, so Michaels versus Triple H. Shawn Michaels wins. They're all buddy-buddy. They shake hands. They're happy with each other at the end of it. Then Shawn Michaels wins the belt at the Rumble. And then Michaels, starts to gloat how great he is. And Triple H is kind of like, hey, man, like, are you going to give me a title shot? Blah, blah, blah. And Michaels, well, their friendship starts to fade because Michaels is now the champion, thinks he's a big shot again, starts to forget about Triple H, and then kind of turns heel that way. Yang Bang, good to see you again too, man. Switch Ray and Batista on brands because SmackDown needs heels. Raw has a lot of faces. Raw's very face strong. That would be a bad call. Just seeing that happen in one Royal Rumble where HBK and Triple H win the Rumble. Don't give away a match you're doing at WrestleMania. That is a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Very good point. Don't give away a match at WrestleMania. That is a very good point to live by when you're booking TW. Don't give away the match before the big pay-per-view. Good point. Alright, so what we'll do, we'll go with the original idea. So, Triple H versus Punk. We'll add Shawn Michaels into the mix. Triple H versus Punk. And then Triple H fails. Michaels gets the match afterwards. Alright, so that's sorted. US title, we've still got that kind of rolling. What about our mid-card? Can we maybe set up a feud for our mid-card? Chris Masters is doing really well. Is he in the Fatal 5-Way? No, he's feuding with Jerry Lawler. What about the Hard Dynasty versus Straight Edge Society? I think we've done it in the past, but we'll do it properly this time. Hard Dynasty. Plus we've got Raven now involved. And this could be maybe a #1 contenders of some sorts. So add Tyson Kidd. Davey Boy. David Hart. Alright, so that gives us something for our tag teams to do. Don't keep the WWE vs TNA storyline going. It's got to keep going to a degree. Like we can have, because you just had the 5-on-5. We haven't done any other matches like, you know, Samoa Joe could have a match against The Undertaker, for example, or against Rey Mysterio. There's still a lot more you can do with it, so I'm going to keep it there for now before I decide. What's a good price for a PC? 500? I'm not sure. I paid $4,000 for my PC, so I can't tell you, man. Maybe... Oh, we need a women's feud. So, women's feud. So, what are we going to do with the women at WrestleMania? What's the big match we can do? Because right now, as you can see, there's not a lot of strong women on our roster. Is it Melina versus Beth Phoenix again at the end of the day? Because that's our best two women. Or is it Natalya or Beth? Or Natalya turning on Beth and doing that? Natalya's a better face than that. You'd have to fix that. Is that what you do? Natalya turns on Beth? Because Natalya's been like the shit kicker. She's been the sidekick who has been just... She loses all the time. Whereas Beth gets all the glory. So... turn Natalya face. And then... Natalya versus Beth Phoenix. Maybe Melina gets added in to make a triple threat. They need to make it a realistic attendance. It is realistic because the size you've become, that's why you're drawing that much, because you've grown so much as a company. I do get what you mean. If you want to, though, you can always book your shows in small arenas. Women's Rumble. I don't know if I'll do a Women's Rumble. Natalya vs Beth could work. I think so. That would give us an interesting storyline, at least for WrestleMania. Trish vs Heel Mickey or Michelle for SmackDown. We're not doing any trades. Not until after WrestleMania. So we might prepare... Oh, actually we won't do the turn yet, but... So for now... We need an opponent for her. So we've got a really very strong heels on this brand. We've already done the Bellas, which bombed. The only other woman would be Victoria, so we might have to do Victoria versus Beth. So I spell Phoenix. I always spell Phoenix wrong. Yeah, I did. But Phoenix, Victoria, and put Natty in there as well. So that will give us a decent feud for a while. Beth could win, and maybe Natalya starts to gain some wins and starts to gain some momentum and gets herself in contention. We could probably do another mid-card feud. We could change this though to Raw. Change that to Raw. Yep. So 5 feuds right now for Raw, with the most likely the Lawler and Masters one about to end. So we could probably do something else with our mid-card. Maybe give Del Rio something, I don't know. Paul Burchill, what's he? Is he on Raw? Okay. Santino still has a job. Okay. Lower mid-card, we don't have no lower mid-carders. Openers, wow. Jeez, mid-card's very weak on Raw, isn't it? Wow. The good news is we got some strong upper mid-carders, so that's where most of our roster is. Not much lower mid-card. We did fire quite a few of them though, to be fair. Guys, a lot of the WrestleMania things I haven't planned yet. Like everything that I haven't really decided the whole WrestleMania card. I still got Royal Rumble to do, Elimination Chamber to do. So we can have ideas on what we might do, but like I haven't planned out every match. There's only mainly the big matches I've planned out at the moment. So Cody Rhodes, I've got no idea what he's doing at Mania. Same with the US title. We're just gonna not make it up as we go, but figure it out as we go. There's not really anyone else. Swagger's about to leave, so what about main eventers? We got Batista's not doing a lot lately. Jericho's not doing much. Miz is in the Fatal 5-Way thing. So Cena doing a little bit with the TNA guys. Jericho and Batista both doing nothing. Maybe what I'll do is I'll add them into this, and Batista can be beaten by Triple H, and Jericho can get beaten by Michaels at some point. Something like that. So they beat some of the top names to become #1 contenders. Seth should win the US title at Mania. He probably will. Most likely will. Problem is though, Sheamus is champ, so we probably need to have Sheamus lose the belt. Alright, so that's Raw. Oh, we didn't... Yeah, we've got no mid-carders. Yeah... Maybe another women's feud? I don't know. Women are so... Ugh. Alright. Bella Twins versus Layla. So the Bellas can have a bit of a mini feud with Layla. Maybe see if they can get any popularity from it. You said Ziggler would win, then Rollins to beat Ziggler. I think that might be the best thing. I don't think I said... Actually... I said they were going to feud. I didn't say he would win the belt, but I think Ziggler winning the belt would be good for both parties. We've had the match I think before. It was really strong. So so we might figure out SmackDown while we're here. May as well. So what have we got? SmackDown? Anything at the moment? So we've got the IC. So we'll keep McIntyre going for a bit longer because I think Cody Rhodes won by interference or something like that. Maybe. If not, I'll pretend it happened. So we need a world title feud. So world title would be pretty clear. Orton versus Morrison. Randy Orton versus John Morrison. So Morrison cashed in Money in the Bank last time we streamed, and he became world champion. So we'll do that, but we might drag that out to Rumble where we have the title change take place. Let's give something for our main event guys to do. Alright, so we could do Edge and Christian versus Kane and Undertaker. We could do that. That would give us a strong tag team feud. And then because Undertaker's going to be busy at WrestleMania taking on Sting, so there might not be a chance to do this feud. So it's strong and be really good for the next couple of months. So I might do that. Otherwise, we might miss out on the chance to do it. So I think they're both involved in the other storylines, but we'll fix that up. Yeah. Ugh. Alright, so this TNA WWE thing. We might end it. It's got low. We'll end it and kind of like do little different things in between it. So add the Undertaker in and Kane. Alright, what matches we're going to do next with the TNA story? Well, let's have a look. So, main event, we've got big match shows available. Rey Mysterio's available. Okay, so they're the two available getting names. Undertaker's busy. So they're available. Samoa Joe and Sting. They're available. Joe is a face. I thought Joe was a heel. Yeah. I think Joe needs to be face though. It's too late now. Joe vs Cena would have been good, but they're on different brands, huh? Oh no, Cena's a heel. Joe vs Batista maybe. We've got no top heels for Joe to face right now. But we could do face versus face because it is an invasion thing. So what about Joe versus Mysterio or Joe versus Big Show? What do you think? Just change his name to Big Match Show. We may as well. Have Sting cause the Undertaker to lose the match? I will. Yep. Yelich, what's up, man? Welcome. Joe versus Mysterio. Problem is, though, we kind of need Joe to win, but we could have a really screwy finish to allow him to win. I don't know. Or maybe just put Joe over. Alright. Joe and Ray would be really good, though, I think. So, what we'll do is we'll add Sting to this storyline. To that one. And Joe can be feuding with Ray. Since Big Show was involved at the pay-per-view, we might have him be in Ray's corner type of thing. Gives him something to do. Upper mid carders. So they're all pretty much set. Mid card, what's Cesaro at? He's at nearly 50. So we could do a tag team feud with Kings of Wrestling versus Ryder Hawkins. So give these two teams something to kind of piggyback them a little bit. Do Ray vs. Show, wins, turns heel, Joe beats him? Nah, not gonna turn him. If Joe beats Show, look interesting, threatening. I think Show losing to Samoa Joe would be good. Yeah, I'm probably more for that than having Ray lose. Ray ideally should be facing Orton at Mania. I think I'm gonna go with Lesnar versus Orton. Ray does deserve that spot. But what do you do with Lesnar now? Do you have him win the Rumble or not? I don't know, we'll have to think about it. Lesnar and Orton would be very good though. It's tough. Ray has definitely improved. He was a little bit inconsistent early on, but he's definitely improved. Edit Joe's heel rating. Let's see, what is it? 71. Yeah, it should be like 90, shouldn't it? Add Tonka to the tag title feud. That's a good idea. Tonka can get the shit beaten out of him by Kane Taker. Do Lesnar vs. Joe at Mania and then Ray vs. Orton. Who wins though? Like, Lesnar would have to win. He'd have to beat Joe. Ray vs. Cody. That could work. Yep. So we're pretty much good here with our storylines for Raw and SmackDown. Lots of storylines, but that should help us, give us some direction for the next couple of months. Last but not least, ECW. So we need a new challenger for for Kofi. But in saying that, Mark Henry and MVP have been heavily involved in Kofi Kingston's affairs. MVP's got to be main event. He's got 83, 80, he's mid-80 pop. So, do we just go with Kingston versus MVP as the big feud? Tell you what though, MVP nearly almost deserves having the belt, doesn't he? Jeez, he's doing well. MVP versus Kofi for a while. The plan is Kofi to lose the belt to Kennedy at Mania. A handicap feud, yeah. Alright, we'll do Kofi versus MVP. So we'll add Mark Henry into it as well. But it'll be mainly MVP challenging for the belt, I think. Your ECW pop is great. Yeah, really good, huh? They've had a great rise. Think about it though, like we've done the series for a year in game time, right? This time last year, like ECW was like 70 at best. Now they're in the mid 80s. It's crazy. Huge rise. So RVD, Kennedy are both available. Kennedy's still doing something with Truth. Van Dam just finished up a feud with Benjamin. We did stick Rude on ECW. I feel like Rude needs to be on Raw with the machine guns. I know I did put him on ECW though. I feel like he needs to be on Raw. He is a face, though. Who's the plan for Kenny to face after Mania? I don't think... I haven't thought post... I haven't even got most of the matches for Mania yet, let alone after Mania. But you could do Matt Hardy, you could do Rob Van Dam, you could do Kingston for a while, you could do Truth, whatever. Alright, so Rude needs an opponent. So what about Rude? We need him to go over, so we need to beat someone. So what about Rude? Rude and Homicide would have been good, but... Rude versus Carlito, maybe? So, we do that. Then, that's a heel, a decent heel that he can beat. And get a bit of momentum building. Introduce him a little bit. I didn't do Benjamin because I don't want Benjamin losing popularity. And I want Rude to win. Have you had the idea of splitting Edge and Christian yet? We just formed them. So, not yet. They're going to have a good run with the belts first. What'd you miss? Not much. Dudley's versus Haas and Benjamin. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, we'll do that. Alright. So, not Bobby Roode, Bubba Ray. So that will give us our tag team title feud. We've got the hardcore title feud. We've got the ECW title feud. So 5 there. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So I might update that on the screen because I like to be able to see my feuds. Alright, so let's put this on the screen. Give me a second to fix this up. One sec. Oh, it's a bit too big. Shit. Too many feuds. My bad. Alright, that looks really bad, but I've got too many damn feuds. Alright, that looks slightly better. I don't think we've had this many feuds. Like, we normally don't have this many. Have you thought about adding the TV title to ECW? We have the hardcore title, which anyone can fight for, so that's basically the TV title. What's up, Grant? Welcome to the stream, dude. Good playing Fortnite with you as always. It's your birthday. Can you make me mod? No, but I can wish you happy birthday. So happy birthday. Do you plan on having Undertaker lose at Mania? No. How many in-game years do you plan on doing in the save? As many as I need. Like, till I get bored of it. Like, I could do 2 or 3, I don't know. I want to do a couple. At least a little bit. Gonna make another ECW pay-per-view? We could maybe do another one between now and WrestleMania. So, Raw. So, what happened on Survivor Series with Raw? So, we had Punk retain the belt. DX lost. Don't forget to change Joe. Change him to what? What's the most in-game years you've done in a save before? I've done 4 years. That's the most. So, CM Punk can open up. So let's have the superstars of Raw confront CM Punk. Punk says he's the greatest in WWE. New contenders merge. So CM Punk says, "Hey, I won at Survivor Series. I'm the best in the WWE." Then all of a sudden, he gets 4 new contenders coming up and wants to challenge him for the title. Will ECW be here throughout the whole series? Well, the plan is, the idea of the series is right. Okay, so it's like ECW failed, it died. So it's one of the challenges is to make ECW good. One of the challenges is to resurrect ECW, stop it from dying, and make it to the point where it's watchable. So I'm hoping that we can get there. I think we're doing a pretty good job. Keep going with that, and then, yeah. And then hopefully by the end of the series we can say, you know what, ECW is a very strong brand. And we did it without overloading the rosters as well. We created its own stars, which I think would be even better to be able to say. So we might have The Miz cut a promo on Sheamus. He wants his title shot. Wants a match. Don't forget Joe's heel rating. There's no need because we're not changing him heel yet. Masters and Law's still a thing. Yeah, I was thinking I might do like one more match between the two on Raw, or something like that. Oh, Vince needs to officially sign TNA guys. That's a good. Yep. So Vince McMahon officially signs the TNA guys. And then he assigns them to which brand they're going to go to. So that way they get split up a bit, so it's not such a gang mentality, and we have an excuse not to have that. So, yeah. So all the TNA guys get allocated to a brand, and then we now know where they're going to be. So with that being said, let's give Shelley and Sabin a match. They probably need a feud, don't they? Instead of who is it? Straight Edge Society. It should probably be Hart Dynasty versus Shelley and Sabin. So we might do that. So let's give him some time. Time to shine. I think we've done the match before. No, we haven't. Okay, that could be a really good match. So we'll make a change. Sorry, Straight Edge Society, but you've been cut. Replaced with Sabin and Shelley. Machine guns. Alright. Do you think you'll ever make NXT big enough to be on the level of ECW? I can't make NXT bigger. It's out of my control. I'll have Layla cut a promo on Nikki just to start that off. Nah, Layla, I don't trust you to go off script. What else we got? So we might just do a rematch. Masters versus Jerry Lawler. And Masters can win again. Who do we have as a backup? Do we have Todd Grisham? Yeah. Alright, we'll do that. For the completion of booking SummerSlam, you said no using Hogan, Undertaker, etc. Is using Shane O'Mac, Kurt Angle, Triple H okay? Yes. Shane, Kurt Angle, Stephanie, Triple H. They're all allowed. Will the Machine Guns have single success? No, not anytime soon. It's all about tag team with those two. We brought them in to be a tag team because we need teams. So, it could happen, but unlikely. They'll probably be tag team champs a few times. So we might have Victoria challenge Beth Phoenix to a match. Oh, we're running out of time, aren't we? Yeah, we might have to save that for next week. So, main event, well, Triple H versus Batista, I guess. Which is a big match, but yeah, we're giving it away on Raw, but that's what you gotta do. You got all these main eventers, they gotta face each other at some point. Put CM Punk in commentary to advance the storyline. So you need to cut a few minutes, so we can cut 3 minutes of this easily. Alright, so we should be fine. What's up, Bart? Give Lawler the win? No, that would be ridiculous. I probably should change it so that... Lawler's not commentary for the rest of the night. Okay, let's do it. Alright, so we kick off the new angle with 100 rated, which is good. Gal Kim, Nikki, 56. Nikki, 53. I think the Bellas, you just have to retire them to being only tag team wrestlers. Bad singles. Good promo by The Miz. The McMahon with Angle, the Angle with McMahon rather, with Sting, Shelley Roode, Joe and Sable was good. 87. Maybe it gives us a chance to see one of those guys gain a bit of popularity, maybe. 81 for the tag match, pretty good. Sabin 88, Shelley 90. Very good ratings from those two. Actually, that's terrific, isn't it? That's really good. Tyson Kidd 81, David Hart Smith 75. 81 overall. Very nice. Very, very nice. Starts that feud off. Layla starts her feud off with Nikki. Well, it's Nikki and Brie, but we just put Nikki in it. 60. Masters and Lawler, not great. 63, but it achieved its purpose. Chris Masters beats him, will end that feud, and Masters can gain support popularity, hopefully. Main event, Batista Triple H, 88. Pretty good. So that's a strong way to start off a few different rivalries. Very nice. Can you make up our own teams for the title match? What title match? Have I platinumed any games after Way Out? Yes, I did Burnout Paradise. I platinumed Burnout Paradise. Was it yesterday or the day before? But yeah, I finally got around to doing that. So a few of our guys have left Japan. Let's see how they went. Cesaro had a few Japan matches. Wow, pretty good. He had an 81 against Ishii. He teamed with Kendrick. Kenta vs. Iizuka and Cesaro. Or Lee Iizuka. Daniel Bryan versus Cesaro. That happened in Japan. Wow, that was only 84. Daniel Bryan. Oh yeah, he's on our roster. I was going to say he's not on our roster, but he is. I was thinking of my TNA playthrough. Sorry, I had too many damn playthroughs. But yeah, that's cool. I decided to do that. 84, so probably a hell of a lot better than what it would have been in the WWE. So, any popularity change in Japan? Yeah, he's up to 50. Let's have a look. He's got more popularity in Japan than he does in the US. Yeah, he had a huge popularity boost. Up 10. Kendrick has 53 in Japan. He was originally 43 when he went there. Wow. So the Japanese trade turned out to be pretty good. So Paul Burchill had 51 in Japan, so he's already pretty strong there. And he's now 55, 56. Wow. Okay. That's interesting, huh? 31.37 rating. Strong. TNA. Jeff Hardy and Steiner beat De Niro and Styles by counter. 84. That's probably their best match. Wow, look at all the angles. They had 1, 2, 3, 4 matches on a 2-hour broadcast. They had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 angles. Okay. Maybe not as bad as I thought, but it just looked like a lot. FCW did a show. Painkiller, apparently. Bray Wyatt beat Heath Slater to keep the NXT title. Kaylee Turner still is the women's champion somehow. Big Cass beat EC3. Interesting. Interesting. So we've got ECW now next. So we'll move on to that. How do you manage 3 players? I don't know. I don't know. And it's bad because the mod maker that I like just released a new real world update, so a new 2018 mod. So he's updated it to be after WrestleMania. So it's going to be even bad because I'm really tempted to start playing a current day mod, a 2018 mod. And that would mean I'd have to do 4 playthroughs, and that would just be nuts. It would probably mean I'd stop doing a lot of my 2005 one, or whenever I'm watching 05 WWE, I'll book that. Whenever I'm watching current WWE, maybe I'll book that. That's kind of... I watch 05 to get me in the mood to kind of book it. Can you look at Trevor Mann? You mean Ricochet? Change the NXT pay-per-views to NXT TakeOver? Yeah, I will. How do you get the option to advance a certain amount of days on TW? It's under settings. Alright, so ECW. What mod maker do I like? I like Fleesh. I don't like the Who, and Land X. I don't like his as much. I think Flesh has Fleesh, whatever, has the best one. I can't see his name. I keep forgetting. If you look it up, you'll get it. So ECW, we've got Rude and Carlito, Kingston, MVP Henry. So what the storyline has been is that Henry and MVP have been frustrated with how they've been used in ECW. So we might have MVP Henry threaten to walk out on ECW if they don't get title shot. Kingston accepts. So basically, I can't really write it all in that title there. But it's like Henry and Kingston are out there with Paul Heyman, and they say, look, we don't get a title shot, we're done. We're leaving, we're going to SmackDown or Raw, we're walking. And then Paul Heyman's in the ring saying, you know what, if you want to walk, just go. I don't care. If you want to leave, we don't need you. But then Kofi Kingston says, you know what, I don't want these guys to win. I want to face the best competition, the babyface. I want to face the best, blah, blah, blah. I want to fight them. Put me in a match with them, I'll do it. And we can kick that off. You have a link to the email, can I link it? Yeah, it might get blocked, but you can try it. I'm going to bury the Who again. No, I'm not burying the Who, but I just don't agree with how he does his mod. I just don't agree with the stats. So I might have Bobby Roode versus Primo. Bobby Roode can win, but then I might have Carlito to send Roode a bit of a friendly message. Carlito beats up and gets a bit of revenge. What'd you miss? We booked 1 episode of Raw. And yes, we've got all the new storylines, so that's all you missed. Yeah, not a lot. That's right, we do have Lesnar. I think I'll keep Lesnar for the Rumble. Give Davey Richards a match. He hasn't done too much just yet. Oh, we have Ric Flair? Shit, okay. One more match for Ric Flair. WrestleMania. Richards can take... Oh, we have Kevin Nash as well. Crazy, okay. Richards can take on Mike Knox. And Richards can get a flash pinfall win. So like a shock roll up and gets the big man. Did I see Bobby Roode's heel title on TNA? Yeah, I loved it. It's great. That's what made me become a fan of him. I always looked at Rude and said he's the guy who can make it in WWE, but unfortunately he just hasn't been used very well since coming. Homicide can cut a promo. Actually, we might change that to a taunt. Would work better. So Homicide can taunt Justin Gabriel. Prefers to work without script. Yeah, I trust you, Homicide. I think you can do it. I might have Homicide and Low Key team up to take on Gabriel and a partner. And that partner might be Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer is that type of guy who'd get himself involved. And Homicide can win. I was going to say, you know, Homicide's popularity is really good. I keep forgetting. I keep thinking Homicide's like 55, but it's really not. So Homicide can win. Dreamer can take the pin. Do a Fortnite with fans one day. I have done it a few times. Would like to play more Fortnite on stream though. What else we got? Dudley's and World's Greatest Tag Team. So what I might do... So I might have the Dudleys hype themselves up a bit, like celebrate, hey, we're doing really well type of thing. With the tag champs, we're looking for our next opponents. And then have Shelton and Charlie win, and they can beat the Hurricane Gold Dust. Oh, that's gonna be our main event, is it? Yeah, we could probably make that the main event. It's gonna be weak, but could try and make it work. Okay. We'll give Homicide a bit more time. Give this match an extra minute. Alright. Weakish main event. I mean, would Rottweilers and Gabriel and Dreamer be better? No. Probably be at a 73 main event, but it's okay. Hopefully the angles boost it. WWE would ever have a character named Homicide? Alright, well, what should we call Homicide then? I didn't put a winner. You are very correct. I jumped the gun. Ryan, what's up, man? What'd you miss? Not too much, man. Not too much. Remember, guys, to follow the stream, to say make sure you see more. Same time tomorrow, I'll be streaming. I know it'll be Easter. Should I stream on Easter then? I want to. Maybe while you eat your chocolate, you can watch the stream. I'll stream because Easter will already be over for me, and I don't care. I'm 22 years old. I don't really do Easter anymore, but I'll stream tomorrow. And do you guys get Easter? Like, do you guys have Easter Monday? Like for Australia, we have Good Friday, Easter Sunday, and Easter Monday. Like Friday and Mondays are off. So do Brino instead. I don't want Brino to lose. That's why I wouldn't do that. How about you do an event where you do a Pro Wrestling World Cup? Like TNA did? Nah. You guys get Monday off? Okay, so you have Good Friday but not Monday? Well, what I could do is I could stream tomorrow and then do another one Monday. Just boom. Homicide is Ricochet? No, he's not. Alright, so I'll do one tomorrow and I'll do another one Monday. We'll have 4 days in a row of streaming. Let's do it. Let's do this show. Underrated to start things off. Very good. Very, very good. I will say, like, we're getting a lot stronger promo segments with our workers. Like, normally we get like 85, 90, but like we're really having strong promos now. Not sure if they've just improved or its popularity improved, like being a factor as well. It could be, but we're having very strong segments now. Easter's tomorrow in the US. I'm pretty sure Easter is the same day as everywhere, isn't it? Sunday, like Easter. Like you have Easter Monday, which is like a day off. Like it's a long weekend. It's not Easter itself, it's on Sunday. Bobby Roode versus Primo. Roode, 76. Wow. Considering he has 65 pop, that's a plus 11 difference. That is very good. He's a main event quality for ECW already. Alright. Bobby Roode, folks, is getting pushed. Bobby Roode is getting pushed. Roode and Carlita was good afterwards as well, 77. Very, very good. Richards and Knox, 68. Richards, 69. Knox, 65. Not bad from both, to be honest. Homicide, 84. Great promo. 78 for the tag. So maybe this one should have been the main event. But Homicide and Low Key were very strong. Dreamer was decent. Gabriel, 58. For considering his popularity, 58 is pretty good. That's like a plus 12, 11, 13. Roode for the next mega push. I think it could be happening. It might be happening. 78 for the tag team promo. That's also a good promo for the Dudleys. Their promos have been a little bit weak, but that's strong. Main event. Let's hope it hits near 80. It is 76. Okay. Shelton. Oh my God. 98. We love Shelton, don't we? What a legend. Charlie Haas, though, 72. That's a much better performance. Goldust, 63. Hurricane at 68. 76. It gives us an 81 overall. 81, you'll take that. We're happy with that. Considering the card, very good. Very good. Oh, what the fuck? Triple H and Stephanie divorced? What? I might change that. That's not realistic. Come on. That would cause some friction. Jesus Christ. Okay. Masters wants a pay rise. Well, he's up nearly... Wow, he's only at 70 pop now. That big win over Lawler worked perfectly. Renew Charlie's contract. I haven't done that. He's got 6 months. I think it's renewed. Don't fix, keep it? Really? That'd be fun. I mean, yeah, okay. That'd be... Will Triple H get buried? Like, I don't know. Wow. So, this brings the end of months of legal proceedings, which friends say will have a toll on both parties. So, he's still got a good friendship. So he's just divorced. There's no hatred there yet. Yet. I stress that. Wow. That's going to be interesting, huh? Fix it? I think I'd fix it. Like, I'm going to fix it. Realistically, they don't divorce, so why play out a storyline? Why make a divorce that doesn't happen? Because it's a pretty freaking big divorce. Because let's be honest, if Triple H divorces Stephanie, a lot of shit wouldn't happen. So I have really no interest in doing a Triple H and Stephanie divorce thing. Nah. You need a project on SmackDown like Rollins is on Raw and Root on ECW. That's a good point, James. That's a very good point. I do need a project for SmackDown. I don't really have one. Kendrick? Contract ending. Well, we don't have London, so there really isn't much purpose for Kendrick other than to be a guy to, like a mid-card guy to put people over. I'll think about. You think Joe's going to be that project? Yeah, true, but Joe's already, like, established. He's already 80 pop, just about. So, yeah, very close. So, it's not much of a project. What's Bobby Roode at now? Bobby Roode's at 65. He's 66, 67, so he's already gained some pop. Shelley's getting close to 70. He's already at 68. That's a quick rise. And Saban's there too. That's cool. Sting's nearly at 85. 85 in a couple of regions, so that's very good. So that's a good start for the TNA guys. But you are right. I feel like a pet project on SmackDown would be good. It gives us someone we can really work on, and I like having that. Why don't I have London? Because London signed a written deal in Japan. He left us. He didn't want to. Split up Ryden Hawkins. No, we need tag teams. Plus, Zack Ryder probably wouldn't get much of an opportunity if he wasn't a tag team. Whereas if he's in a tag team, he gets a chance to shine a bit. Think Machine Guns and Usos save you tag team dilemma? Usos won't be as good as you think. It's another team, but they're not going to be as good as you think. Can I look at Ricochet? Ricochet's still very young, but I'll have a look. Trade Del Rio to SmackDown to work him up. I think that would be the best thing. I think Del Rio... I've pushed Chris Masters and Seth Rollins over Del Rio. So Del Rio kind of needs to be on SmackDown, doesn't he? He'd get the best chance to be there and prosper there. And just looking at Raw, SmackDown, sorry, mid-carders, like, they're all tag team guys. Every single one of them are tag team guys, except Tomko, who's, you know, a bodyguard. Tomko's got some good pop already, though. It's a nice boost. So there really isn't many options. They're all, like, tag team guys. What it does present, though, is the opportunity to call someone up and push them. So, should we do that? Or maybe bring Del Rio over? Because Del Rio, like him or hate him, he's got good star quality, he's got good mic skills, and a great in-ring worker. So he's got all the stats to be successful, to be honest. But I don't like doing just a random trade. I mean, a post-Survivor Series trade, yeah, maybe, but I don't know. Do you have any other teams developmental? These are my development teams. I've got Harper and Rowan, which is still new. Primetime players. Ryback and Mason Ryan have been a bit of a longer term team I've had there for a little bit. I teamed them up and they're doing pretty decent. Wyatt and Bo Dallas, they'd be successful, those two. Ambrose and Reigns, but Ambrose is injured. Use a call up. Alright, so who should we call up? Who's ready, if anything? Like, who's the most ready? So we've got Alex Riley, who he thinks he's ready. And whether you like Alex Riley or not, he's got 83 star quality and mid-70s mic skills, so he would be a good worker. Like, he'd be successful, and he'd probably get popularity pretty quickly. He just can't wrestle very well. Other guys like Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas think they're ready. I don't know about Bray Wyatt. I mean, I think he's the type of guy I want him to be in developmental for a little bit longer. His stats aren't brilliant. Even his mic, like, he doesn't have the mic skills that he should have. Colt Cabana, I'm not a huge Colt Cabana. Like, I don't mind him, but I don't know if I'd give him like a serious big push. A-Rye for the Miz. Well, we need someone for SmackDown, not Raw. But A-Rye and the Miz would be good. I do agree with that. Kevin Owens. I think that's probably where most of you guys would like, most of you guys would like me to bring up. What's Owens doing in developmental? Has only had 5 matches in developmental, so he's not really getting used a lot. That's disappointing. But he's only lost 1 of them. Oh no, he's only had 3 matches in development. One of the matches we had was on Raw. I think he only performed at like a mid-40, so he's not brilliant. But most of these guys won't be that great. Michael Tarver. I still can't. I've got Michael Tarver on contract. Not surprising. Ryback. I mean, Ryback got brought up in like 2012. Ryback keeps begging me. He's like annoying me constantly with emails. Can you bring me up? Can you please bring me up? So he's one who really thinks he's ready to get called up. Mason Ryan isn't quite as ready. We did bring them up. We'd have another tag team, which we do need. But we need another singles guy, don't we? We don't need it. We're not trying to call up a tag team. We're trying to call up a singles guy. Steve Lewington has good stats. He's like a good worker, but once again, he'd probably be one of those guys I'd keep as a low mid-card. Wade Barrett. Hassan is awesome. Why do you have Owens but not Zayn? Because Kevin Owens is much better than Sami Zayn. You think Muhammad Hassan? Wouldn't be much of a pet project though, because he's already got 60 pop. But I do like Hassan. You guys know I like Hassan. I've always been a big fan of Hassan. Hassan's stats have improved quite a lot. But he's still got more improving to do, so he's not quite... I wouldn't bring him up yet. I have EC3 in developmental. Right there. Hassan is boring now, you always use him. I have got a little bit bored of Muhammad Hassan, to be honest, because I do use him a lot. So I am kind of looking at using others. Like, even in my 05 save, yeah, I gave him the IC title, but it's kind of like I don't really overuse him because I'm a little bit bored of him. A-Rye or Del Rio? Well, I guess the other thing is, do we need a face or heel? Alex Riley would be okay. Riley believes he's ready, so... You guys think Riley? Even though he's on the wrong brand, he wouldn't be with The Miz. We could always... Miz is... Like, Riley would just be a manager. He wouldn't really wrestle much if he was The Miz. Give Alex Riley a push? What do you guys think? Yes or no? I mean, he's not bad. His skills in ring wise isn't brilliant. But he's got good enough psychology and basics. Alright. Riley can get the call up. Let's do it. He's got good size about him, good star power, so... Riley on SmackDown. Alright. Gen X, very good. Yeah, okay. Oh, he's a heel? Alright, he's a heel. So... We need... Do we need more heel? We need more faces though, don't we? Because we got some strong heels, so we kind of need Riley to be a face. I really did like Alex Riley's theme song too, yeah. Face, I mean, would probably be handy to have another face on the roster for SmackDown, because I'm just... Let's look at it. Face. It's pretty small, isn't it? And then... Heel. Actually, there's less heels, isn't there? Okay. Especially low-end guys. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright. Let's have him go heel. Stay heel. There's room for him to be heel. Alright. So he can be that cocky, arrogant, next generation type guy. Like, he believes he's the next big thing type of thing. And he believes he's better than some of the veterans, I suppose. Alright, so Riley gets the call-up. Position on roster? What do they think? He believes enhancement talent? Well, to match up with the other guys, he needs to be more of a mid-carder. What's Batista's problem? Oh, he's all good. Have him beat Tatsu his debut. Maybe a local guy, but yeah, Tatsu would be a good pick. Our man, Lance Hoyt, has joined WXW. Well, at least he got some work post-WWE. Alright, you want me to check Ricochet? Alright. 22 years of age. 20 brawl, hardcore, 50 wrestling, 30 mat wrestling, 28 submission, 75 aerial. Flashiness, basics is good. The rest is really bad. Would be a terrible... He's not ready for our roster. He has the same gimmick as Young Orton before the whole Legend Killer. Yeah, okay. Can you have Ryback work on his proper development so he will stop asking to be brought up? Ryback. There's not much we can really do. He's just to work there. Is TJP as good as here in your TNA playthrough? Unlikely. Is he even in it? Oh yeah, TJP. Nah, he's not nowhere near as good. The TNA mod that I've got, it rates people pretty highly. It's pretty generous with a lot of the ratings. Probably a little bit too generous. Park's pretty close to getting the call up. He's doing pretty well. I'll wait a little bit longer on him, but he's pretty good. Push Becky Lynch. I know I need to, but the women are so hard to push. Can you believe that these guys are playing cards and shit backstage when it was like 3 weeks ago everybody was fighting? Like, everyone was having a fight. Now they're suddenly playing cards and hanging out and having a great time. Wow. Alright, so SmackDown. We might have Randy Orton, Teddy Long. Orton is furious about the cash-in. Demands a rematch. Jay Cooper, thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate that, man. Making use of your Twitch Prime. I like to see that. That's good. You got it? You may as well use it. It did scare the shit out of me, I'm not going to lie. But that normally happens. I still haven't... For some reason, it still doesn't update my... the newest subscriber thing on my screen. It's not... It won't do it. It's annoying me. Like, I'm not sure why it's not doing that. Recent subscriber. Hang on, I'm just trying to update. Why, like, it's being annoying. One second. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is have Randy Orton basically come out and say, you know what, like, I got screwed. Like, I should still be world champion. Like, why did it happen? Like, what a load of crap. Like, Morrison cashed on me. Like, do something about it, Teddy. Do something about it, Teddy. Make this right. That type of thing. So, he's trying to, Teddy Long comes out and says, you know what, player? I'll give you a rematch. You kind of can picture it. Teddy Long doing his dance, maybe, coming out to the ring, just to make it even better. There we go. It's finally updated. All right. So thank you again, Jay Cooper. Really appreciate that, man. Every subscriber, you guys, like everyone who subscribes, you guys are freaking awesome. I really, really appreciate that. Even if it's Twitch Prime, like, that's still awesome that you'd use that on me. Okay, so Orton can do that, and I'll add John Morrison into that in the background. So Teddy kind of says... So Teddy will give him one rematch set for Armageddon. Alright. Teddy wouldn't give him a rematch, he'd give him a tag match. You are right, or he would go one-on-one with The Undertaker. So, he has gone one-on-one with The Undertaker enough, though. Had the Orton segment with Teddy be 5 minutes, then a jobber comes out to try and call Randy out, but Randy destroys him, punts him in the head. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, but we just want to... I think I just want to accomplish this rematch for now. So I might have Alex Riley cut a promo. So interviewer Josh Matthews, I guess. So Alex Riley is set to make his debut. Wow, my brain's not working. Set to make his debut. Tells everyone that he's the next big thing. So Riley cuts a bit of an arrogant heel promo backstage. So he makes his first appearance. We know off the bat straight away that he's a heel, and makes his debut that way. So we got any good local guys to use? Not really. No one with any pop. Rick Steiner, Rick Victor, Shannon Moore might be a good pick. Tommaso Ciampa. Give Ciampa a one-night deal. Why not? See how Ciampa goes. So Ciampa can get squashed by Riley, who comfortably puts him away. Ninja's playing PUBG? No, he's not, is he? I've never seen him play PUBG. Not for a while, anyway. Gargano is Cruiserweight Champion Universe Mode. Can he challenge for the heavyweight belt? Yes. Legacy still thinks, so 6-man tag match for tonight. There's our main event. Thank you very much, Nova. There's our main event. So we'll do another interview, like a promo backstage. And Katie Lee can cut one on Trish. Katie vows to get her title back. So Katie visibly upset backstage that, you know, she lost her title, and she says, I'm going to get it back. I'm going to do whatever it takes. You think Fortnite and PUBG overrated? Nah, man, Fortnite's great. Have I heard back from GDS? Yes, I have 5 copies of TW 2016 to give away. 5! So I might do Kurt Hawkins versus Cesaro to start the feud. And I'll have Cesaro win by cheating. And I want to have like Cesaro and Cassius Ohno run away, like chase out of the ring type of thing. Alright, so after the match, so Cesaro and Cassius Ohno are running away, and then Hawkins and Ryder can chase them back up the ramp because they're not happy they cheated and they want to get, they want to get their hands on. When will you give away them? I'm going to be working on that very soon. I'm going to give away some on stream to the people who watch this series, and then I'm going to give away some on my YouTube channel, and then I'm giving away a copy right now, currently, on my forum. So whoever can book SummerSlam 2018 the best, I'm giving away a copy to on my forum. So if you want to know more information about that, check out my forums, BrendenPlayz.com/forums. You are free to sign up and you are free to enter. So if you want to do it, you can. All you got to do is book SummerSlam using TW style booking. You don't need TW to do it. You just write it out like you would just write a show out. But yeah. So we might have. Let's give Kelly a win. She hasn't had too many wins as of late. Kelly a win. And oh, who does she beat though? Give her a win over Maria. Give her a win to boost her up a bit. So yeah, I've got 5 copies to give away, and I also have a copy of TW 2010, which I got for $1. I posted that link on my Twitter a few days ago. If people can get TW 2010 for $1, but that's expired now, I think. So I bought a copy of TW 2010 for $1. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to give away a copy of TW 2010. This is not the best, but it's something. Whoever's the runner-up of my giveaway on the forums, I'm going to give a copy of TW 2010 to someone as well. Because I've got it, I may as well give it away to someone. So that's what I'll do. Alright, let's see. We've got... What can we do now? So Drew McIntyre and... Drew McIntyre, Cody and Ted. So kind of like so I'm thinking like Drew's in the ring and he kind of like wants a fair match. He kind of says, you know what, Cody, you cheated. You need Ted DiBiase to win. So maybe like, what kind of currency does Australia use? I'm curious. Australian dollar. It's called Australian dollar. Kelly's still wrestling. These dark ages for women, aren't they? Yes. Yes, that's all I'll say. Yes. So Drew and Cody and Ted. So McIntyre says Rhodes can't win without help. Cody, does he attack or take offense or... Okay, well, let's have Cody and Ted attack Drew. So McIntyre says, you know what, Cody? You can't get the job done on your own. You need help. You rely on Ted DiBiase to get the win for you. And Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase take offense and attack Drew. You'd have TW13, which is alright, but you'd much rather than 16. I can tell you this, guys. TW16 is much better than 13. I'm sure it's a hell of a lot better than 10. So it's certainly worth the price. You can use the code TEWBP to get $5 off your purchase when buying TW16. As I said yesterday, I don't get any money or anything for that. Maybe I should, I don't know. But I don't get anything for that. I just get that. I give you guys that code because I want you guys to get this game because it's freaking awesome, and I want you to experience it for yourself and get it a little bit cheaper. So you can use that code. If you can't buy the game, then hope to God that you win the giveaway. So we've done. We need to do Brothers of Destruction, Edge of Christian, maybe, or Samoa Joe. Let's have Samoa Joe. So let's do Ray and Big Show. Cut a promo on Samoa Joe. Ray and Show aren't. Ray and Show aren't thrilled. I'll word it that way. Aren't thrilled to have Joe on SmackDown. So basically, they are not happy at all that this guy, who has been against the WWE, Team WWE for a while, is on SmackDown, and they're kind of thinking, all right, not going to take him out, but they're not happy at all about Joe being here. As Joe goes and has his match, Joe has a one-on-one match, and he can squash. Let him squash Tomko. Let's see how Tomko would go. Tomko's doing a bit with Edge and Christian, but let's give him a chance to shine. Not shine because he's going to get dominated, but see how he goes. Thought the main event was 6-man tag. Alright, 6-man tag. Let's do it. Who's the other? Who's going to be in the 6-man tag? That's the question. So, Cody, Randy, Ted versus Drew, John Morrison, and Taker or Ray? Kane? Drew, Ray. I'll go Ray. And I'll have Randy win. And I'll have Ray. Oh. Drew can take the pin, and Joe can come in and distract Ray. So Joe comes in to distract Ray to kind of screw him over a little bit. To help them win. Well, I might just have... It would make no sense unless Ray takes the pin. So Ray will take the pin, Orton can pin him. Oh, we're way over. We might have to cut some time on that. And one more minute. Okay. Change Randy's picture. Yeah, I forgot to do it. If I try to do it now though, I'll lag. The stream could cut out. Joey's face, yeah. Because we need another top face on SmackDown, and Joe would be a good fit for it. The way we're booking him though, he should probably be heel, huh? But maybe he's just misunderstood. Make Ray and Show a team. Yeah, that wouldn't be the worst idea. They've teamed in the past. Alright, so let's do it. 100 for the opener. So Randy's pissed that he lost the belt. He wants a rematch. He's going to get one. Joe is a tweener. Yeah, if we could do tweeners, you can't do tweeners on TW. But if you could do a tweener, he would be one. Alex Riley promo 62, not bad. Mysterio show, yeah, that's it. We did that on Universe mode, didn't we? Ray and Show to face Edge and Christian. At Mania. Oh, at Mania. You know what? I wouldn't say no. Alex Riley, 46. Ugh, 46, huh? It's going to be a big project. Kaylee, 85, good promo. Cesaro and Hawkins, 52. Hawkins, 45. Cesaro, 47. They don't click. Okay. That's not good. 56 for the Aftermath. Kelly Maria, 59. Kelly, 62. Not bad from Kelly. Wow, good promo here. Good segment. So, 95. McIntyre saying Rhodes can't win without help. Cody and Ted attack Drew. Worked out really well. So that might really boost up the popularity of all three of these guys. Raymond Big Show, 91. Joe and Tomko, 71. Samoa Joe, 85. 85. He's got about 79, 80 pop, so it's a +5. That's good. That's good. You'll take 85 from a guy who's got 80 pop. Get him to 90 pop, he'll be killing it. Brilliant. Oh, my cat's back. Go away, cat. Come on. Cat, I'm trying to book SmackDown. Can you give me some peace and quiet, please? My cat has literally been coming in like every hour, begging for my attention. Main event, 6-man tag, Legacy versus McIntyre, Morrison, and Mysterio. So Ted was good, 82. Orton, 100, as always. Cody Rhodes, 89. Mysterio, very good, 93. Morrison, 93. Drew Mack, 79. So Drew stepping up. So this face turn's worked out well for him because he's gotten an opportunity to really show us what he can do. He's stepping up. He's performing well. Well done, Drew. He's getting a bit of a push, and it's working pretty well. 87 overall. Ash and the Cat is in the building. Yeah, you're not wrong. Here he is. He's back. What are we going to do about Kendrick? Do we re-sign Kendrick? Maybe for another few months? Because we need lower mid-carders on SmackDown. Time for house show stuff. We don't really need to do house show stuff. So I want to have a look at Cody and Drew and others. So Cody at 81. What was he at? So Cody's actually lost popularity somehow. Okay. Oh yeah, Alex Riley. No real change. He did beat a jobber though, local guy. Drew Mack. He's in the 70s, so that's very positive. He's in the 70s, doing well. Who else? Ted DiBiase, yep. Yeah, sorry, Ted DiBiase. The music just popped up on my screen for some reason. Ted's at 73, so even though Ted's not really like in the vocal position, just being Cody Rhodes by Cody Rhodes' side, he's really gaining popularity because of it and just benefiting because of it. Joe's basically flat in the 80s now, 80 across the board nearly, which is fantastic. 31 years of age. Could you imagine if WWE got Samoa Joe in when he was 31? Oh my god. Averaging 86. Damn. That's pretty good. He's going to do a hell of a lot better in the WWE, I can tell you that. Anyone else to really check? Zach's nearly in the 60s. That's positive. Cesaro might have got a bit of a bump. Nearly at 50. Okay. But, for the most part, pretty good. Riley, the call-up, we'll see how he goes. He's got a chance to shine. He's had a pretty rough time at FCW. That was his first win of the year. Jeez, alright. We'll see if we can turn him around a bit. How come I haven't got Aries yet? Don't really need him yet. Mike Knox's contract. I'm gonna keep Mike Knox. He's a decent big man. Has some alright pop. He's not really getting pushed, but he has a useful role in the roster. Can you do some test pairings on house show? Alright, well, sure. If it really means you've been begging me to do it, so let's do Triple H. Oh no, we're gonna go to this screen. Triple H, Randy Orton. No, not Triple H, Randy Orton. Triple H, Shawn Michaels. Randy and Ray. Who do you guys want me to test? Let me know. Samoa Joe versus... Can you do Batista? No. Don Cena. Undertaker. Yeah, Taker works house shows? Wow. Okay. Taker versus... Ray, can we remove that? No. Can I remove that? It won't let me remove it. Why can't I remove it? I want to remove. Okay, there we go. So Ray and Big Show as partners. Let's test that. The Undertaker and John Morrison. Okay. You want me to test R-Truth and Melina? For what? That's an odd pairing. Chavo and Del Rio. Partners? Okay. We'll do one more. Who else? What about Seth Rollins versus Chris Jericho? Let's check all those. Let's keep going. Kofi and Kennedy. Oh, we should probably check that at one point. We've finished first out of 2 in Japan. Oh, AJ Lee's contract is up. We better keep AJ Lee. I don't think she'll do a developmental deal, will she? Nope. That's a shame. AJ's 40 pop. Her skills are still getting better. She's not too far away. DG have offered a contract to Prince Devitt. Finn Balor, though, has got some pretty nice stats. He's really improved. So he's useful. Richardson Rude as a team. That's an odd team, I think. Sorry that you bothered me. No, you didn't bother me, man. I don't really do a lot of house show monitoring. That's all. I don't really see too much point to it. Only if I really want to test a big match for WrestleMania or something. Or a new team. But to test a new team, I just put them together. It's quicker. It takes too long to test it.
Oh, thanks for the bits, man. This is related, but what have you thought about controlling your universe mode? No, I will always have it simulated, my man. Thanks for the bits, appreciate it. No, I always simulate it because I just feel like it works best. And I don't like playing the matches. If I play the matches, you would never see me upload a universe mode again. It would drive me nuts. So we got Raw. So we saw Triple H beat Batista last week, so he's kind of in line for a title shot. So we might have a Triple H and Chris Jericho this week. So we might start off with a match. Any big things happened so far? No, not anything big. We've got all our new storylines set in stone, and we're kind of working our way through that. What I might do is let's have Booker T, Seth Rollins versus The Miz, and Dolph Ziggler. DTR, thanks for the bits, man. Appreciate that. They all count. Cheers to you. I'll have The Miz win. Booker T can take the pin. Sheamus on comm. That involves our guys there. I might have... Let's do something with the Straight Edge Society for once. I might have even Punk involved. And Luke Gallows. So Straight Edge Society taunt the Raw locker room and talk about their domination. Which is like, they're not really dominating, but CM Punk is, but the others aren't. I don't know. We'll just throw them together. Menace 74. Nah, we'll leave it at that. So, actually, no, I'll put him in. So what? Basically, we'll do this because I want to perhaps improve their popularity through this promo. So just a chance there, and also just a bit of a hype up. Let's CM Punk just talk some trash, hype himself up a bit. And I guess with that being said, let's maybe do it. Oh, we already did a tag match. We'll do that a little bit later on. Next pay-per-view is Armageddon. So let's give Del Rio a match for once, and let's have him take on... We haven't got a lot of low-end guys, do we? What about Del Rio and Nakamura? What's Nakamura's pop? Oh, he's at 60, so he's a bit high, a bit too high for Del Rio. How long has Sheamus kept the belt? Be more about his challenges than him. Yeah, well, Sheamus hasn't had much of a chance. He might keep it to WrestleMania. He might not. Depends what US title match you want to do. I kind of gave it to Sheamus just to get it off The Miz and do something different. Maybe we'll give Sheamus a promo later. I don't know. Let's bring up someone from developmental for a match. Who were we looking at? We were looking at Ryback, weren't we? Mason Ryan. I don't really want to bring up Ryback and have him lose. Let's have a look at Colt Cabana. Sheamus feels like a more of a hold the belt until a better champ comes up champion. Yeah, let's be real. He probably basically is. I'll give him a promo on The Miz though. Let's give him something. What do you think about Roman Reigns when he no-sells the Buck Bomb to Superman Punch? Nah. I'd be more mad if someone took a pile driver, a power bomb off the top of a ladder and threw a table and then gets up straight away afterwards. I'd be more mad about that and Reigns no selling a buckle bomb. Natalya and Beth. So who are they feuding with again? Victoria. So Victoria and Melina. Let's do that. It's a pretty decent match. We'll give it some time. Victoria can pin Natty. Have Jericho beat Shawn and then Triple H beat Jericho next week. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. That could be our main event. We've got... So Lawler and Masters is done. So we can cross that off. Chris Masters, though, he's had a real surge in popularity. So, is there any decent faces for him to face? Or I'm saying face. Is there any decent people for him to take on right now? Booker T, Rollins are taken. There's really only Santino who kind of sucks, so... Not really many men for Masters to feud with right now because they're all booked up. But what I might do is just do another Master Lock challenge. And I think he might be popular enough now we can rate him on popularity rather than menace. So let's give him a Master Lock challenge and let's let him do it against Santino. I may have already done Santino, but whatever. You have... I have your next project. Well, who is it? My cat is back. What the hell? Let's do Layla versus Brie Bella. Layla can win. Jamie Noble should be my... Jamie Noble should be my... Oh, I can't speak. Jamie Noble should be my next project. It's that unbelievable that you said it. I just couldn't spit out the words. Jamie Noble is good, but he's just doesn't have the size and the star power to really be worth getting behind. So Jericho can win by like cheating. And put CM Punk back on commentary. I have to cut some time somewhere. I kind of want to have this women's match to advance it. 2 minutes there, cut 2 minutes there, and just need 1 more minute so we can cut 1 minute there. So we've got too much match time. Okay, or maybe I'll just have to cut the Layla and Brie match. And have Triple H says he looks forward to the prospect of facing Shawn Michaels next week. So if Triple H cut a promo and say, you know what, whoever wins this match, I'm going to take on next week. If it's Shawn Michaels, I'm looking forward to it. If it's Chris Jericho, that's fine. He's just, he's looking forward to it. And that could give us a few extra minutes on this. And we might give a few extra back to this women's match, because I think that'll be decent. Masters can have another minute, and Del Rio can have another minute. You're pushing cruiserweights like Rollins and Mysterio. You can push Jamie Noble. Have a look at Seth Rollins, and then have a look at Jamie Noble, and get back to me. What did you miss? You've missed 2 hours of booking. You should call up Lewington to have another face to job on Raw. That might be a good idea, because we are struggling for faces to job. Is he a face? I think he might be working as a heel. We do need another face. 85 of the tag match. Pretty good. Rollins and Booker T have zero chemistry. You can see why. 63 from Rollins, 58 from Booker. The Miz and Ziggler had to carry it, and somehow it still got 85, even though the match was a disaster. Well done, guys. You somehow managed to have a decent match there. That's incredible. Straight Edge Society was good, 85. Raven's getting better. Punk was fantastic, as usual. Colt Cabana versus Del Rio, 67. Del Rio, 63. That's why we're going to push Del Rio. He's good. Colt Cabana, 59. So Colt's pretty good. So maybe Colt Cabana gets called up as your comedic, fun, energetic babyface on Raw. Maybe you give him the call up. Sheamus, 85 for his promo. That's a pretty good promo, Sheamus. Not bad, man. Good job. Divas of Doom versus Victoria Melina was good, 82. Very good. And that's the start of the storyline, so it hadn't even got any heat before that. Melina, 77. Victoria, 67. Natalya, 71. Beth Phoenix, 74. Nice. Jericho, 86. 87 for Masters and Santino, the Muscle Challenge. Wow. Chris Masters doing very well. You think Cabana's our next face? I think he might be a pretty good call-up. I could see Santino and Cabana being a team, to be fair, but you could keep them separated and still do fine. Triple H, good promo, 93. So, Michaels and Chris Jericho one-on-one. My goodness. It got a 98 when I did it in 2005 the other day on my 05 playthrough. How does it get in 2010? We've done the match a few times already, I think, when they DX feuded with Jericho. Alright, what do you guys think? Let's have some suggestions, some predictions. Chris Jericho, Shawn Michaels, 25 minutes. It's got the time. I'll say 96. Then again, it does have good storyline heat. It could go higher. Just thought about it. If Joe and Rude aren't cut out for singles action yet, which they are very much so cut out. You could throw him as a tag team hunt once EC dropped well. Samoa Joe hit an 85 in a singles match. Bobby Roode hit a 76. They are well and truly cut out for it, but I do understand and appreciate your suggestion. But they are ready. They're ready for singles. Raven, he's confident. You think he's going to get 100. So are we going to see some of these? Can we hit the hundreds? Will we see it? All right, let's take a look. Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho is 94. Okay. Not bad. Not too bad at all. Michaels, though, wasn't that great. 88. What happened to Shawn? Chris Jericho was penalized as his drinking affected his performance. So Jericho showed up drunk? What? Jericho's got a drinking problem now? Alright. Not an official one, but Michaels was not at his best. Big match Shawn. What is it? 5-star Shawn. Was about 4-star Shawn. 4.5 star tonight. Ryback, please bring me up. BrendenPlayz, please call me up. No, Ryback, you're not ready. Where's Briscoe? Where's Briscoe? He wants to be retained. He wants to keep his spot. He wants another deal. To be fair to the guy, he is improving, but if any of you have ever watched Where's Briscoe, he's the shits. He sucks. Let's be real. We've improved his stats, so TNA might give him a job, but he ain't got a job right here in NXT. We're gonna let him go. Cassius Ohno, let's have a look at his match history in Japan. 75, 79. So, yeah, Ohno averaging in the probably 80 in Japan. Nice. Very nice. Chris Masters is going to be a star, in my opinion. He's worth pushing hard. Well, I think he's already pretty much there. Mid-Carter, he's an upper mid-Carter now. He's got the call up. Masters is officially an upper mid-Carter. 71 pop in some regions. 72 in some. Wow. What about Gallows? Did you get anything from that promo? He was, let's have a look. 68, 67. Yeah, I think he went up a popularity point. I think he went up 1 point from that. Raven's nearly at 50. Okay. We really need Joey Mercury to get a boost up, so that's kind of one of the reasons why I did it. He's at 47, 48. And he was at about 46, 47, so he's had a little bit of a boost up. Thank goodness, he needed it. Masters, a future main eventer. I always thought Chris Masters was a future world champion. When he came in 05, I thought absolutely this guy would be a future world champion. Unfortunately, it never happened. But I always thought this guy, he had it. Someday a Master Lock challenge for a title? You could, yeah. I'm not a big fan of that, but you definitely, it is possible you could definitely do that. Damn, Shawn Michaels' popularity is dropping. We need him to we need him to beat Punk. The good thing is, he'll get his popularity back when he beats Punk. But the thing is, though, Shawn Michaels is starting to decline. Like, I think 2011 will be his last year. I think we'd have to probably think about transitioning him out. Because he is declining. And I don't want to see Shawn Michaels a shell of his former self. Jamie Noble's the future world champ? I don't think so. But, yeah, so Del Rio is at 49. So we can get him to 50. That'd be handy. So what do you guys think about Colt Cabana? Would he'd be a terrific face. He's a 100 bay face. He'd be a terrific face for the roster. And he's probably more ready than anyone else. Tyler Breeze isn't good, but I'll show you him. Actually, no, he's not bad. He's average. You thought Dykstra Masters would be world champion? They did push Dykstra pretty hard, didn't they? I never thought he would be world champion. But they kind of touted him out to be one. I definitely thought Masters, though, because it just had the look. Just this unbelievable look about him. And his promos were okay. In-ring work was okay. I thought they were going to get him there. Colt Cabana. I think Cabana... Am I going to push him? I think you could do Del Rio and Cabana. I don't think he'd get... He wouldn't be... I don't know. He wouldn't... He'd do okay. I wouldn't say he's going to get pushed, but he'll do okay. So I might do that because we need another face. We need low-end guys for Raw. We lost a few, so I might bring him on Raw. Low mid-carder for Raw. So he's pretty good though in the ring, so he'll do okay. It'll make Punk happy too. Yeah, that's true. You can say Punk's influence got him there. Okay, what's wrong with Batista? No, nothing. What's wrong with Triple H? He's like annoyed at things that happened 3 months ago. I think he just wants another pay rise. He just wants more money from me. Same with the Big Show. Well, we got to make him happy, don't we? Can't afford it for them to be pissed and then walk out on us, so we got to keep them happy.
Colt Cabana's already got issues? It's 3 months ago. Come on, Colt. Cabana could join Straight Society. He'd have to turn heel. We need faces. What are my owner goals? Joey Mercury needs 53 pop. Oh, we need to start working on that. Cena must be kept above 89. Okay. Vince must like Joey Mercury. Punk still feels weird because the pipe bomb never happened. Well, it didn't need to happen. We got Punk over as the top heel as the Straight Edge Society Punk. Cabana and Kendrick. They're on different brands. So this might be the last show I booked today because it's nearly 4 a.m. and I'm getting a little bit tired. I'm starting to yawn a bit, so I apologise for that. But so this might be the last show I booked today. But once again, we'll be same time again tomorrow. We'll be back, and then we'll same time again on Monday. So we're gonna have 3 days in a row of TW on the stream on the Twitch. So make sure you're followed so you don't miss it. And a big thank you to you guys as well who has been supporting the streams and coming out every weekend. I really, 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 really appreciate that. We've had great viewership every weekend. It's really made it a lot of fun for me. So thank you all for coming. But we're going to book this ECW show and then maybe check out some of the results and things like that. And so another 15 minutes before we knock off. But just letting you guys know. This will be the last show I book for today. Okay, so ECW. So last week we did Kingston accepting the challenge of MVP and Henry to a lesser extent. So, which was rated very well. So I might have Bobby Roode just go in the ring and cut a promo. Bobby Roode. What could Roode say? Well, he is a face, so Roode is grateful for the opportunity to be on ECW. Hopes to be a champion one day. Typical babyface promo. He says, "You know what? It's taking me all this time to get here," and he mentions Paul Heyman in his promo. So you say, "Look, it's taken me all this time to get here. I'm grateful to be here. I'm going to make the most of it," type of crap. Grateful? How do you spell grateful? Whatever. I'm keeping it like that. Can't be bothered. Bobby Roode gets interrupted. Oh, yeah. Do we have Roode in a feud? Oh, Carlito. Yeah. That's right. Carlito. Carlito gets in. Let's do that. Carlito interrupts. Says he will stop his success. Stop him. Stop his success. So basically, will I book the Rumble tomorrow? No. I'll have Armageddon tomorrow, but not the Rumble. So, Roode's in the ring. He's so happy to be on ECW. He's happy to be here, happy with the opportunity. Carlito interrupts and says, "You know what? If anyone's getting an opportunity around here, if anyone's going to become champion, it's going to be me." So Carlito comes in, interrupts, and just, shuts that down real quick. So I might give Carlito a victory, and I'll let him beat Sabu. So you might do something, one more match or something like between Truth and Kennedy, just drag it out a little bit longer, because we've got nothing else for him to really do. Tag match. Danny Bryan, Rhino, have them in a match. Maybe I could have them take on Henry and MVP. Maybe that could be our main event, Henry and MVP. Shelton, Charlie Haas take on. There's no other teams, is there really? What about Shelton versus Devon? Poor chemistry. Okay, Bubba Ray. Sabu to win. I did, didn't I? Thank you for that. No way do I want Sabu to win. Sometimes I do things too quick for my own good. So let's have Mark Henry MVP just cut a promo about Kofi. Might have Low-Key versus Gabriel. We done that yet? No. So what's Low-Key's pop? Oh, 60. Could you really... Can we afford to have him take a loss against Justin Gabriel? It would really help Gabriel out, but it would sacrifice Low-Key. It's a tough one. We keep him strong, maybe? Flash pinfall. Botched interference type of crap. Homicide tries to help Low-Key, but accidentally just... we'll have to keep him strong. It'll affect the match quality. But for the storyline, for Gabriel to earn an opportunity for the hardcore title, he kind of needs to go through Low-Key. That kind of needs to happen to make the storyline make sense. I can do R-Truth. Got a promo on Kennedy, just return the favor type of thing. We haven't got anything right now for Matt Hardy, so what I might do is just have him, him hanging out at like the Hardy compound doing Matt Hardy things. Just a video package for him just to keep him relevant. So, Daniel Bryan, Rhino versus MVP and Mark Henry. Put Kofi on commentary. Bryan can take the pin. I'll cut 2 minutes off that, and that should get us through. It's Carlito's Brawl. No. Sabu. 65. I might make it a car crash, see if that makes it any better. Hardy versus Lewington on the pre-show. Alright, let's give Steve an opportunity. Let's see how he goes. And he can take on Rob Van Dam. Alright. So, Van Dam 75. Lewington pretty good though. 55. Not bad. Van Dam high on drugs, as always. Bobby Roode Carlito having to show up was 84. Not bad. Sorry, my cat's still meowing in the background. 84. I normally close my door when I stream, but since I'm home alone, I've got my door open, so my cat thinks he's allowed to come in and meow all the damn time. Bobby Roode, Carlito, 84 for the opening promo. So that's good. That's good. So Roode and Carlito should get over through their promos. They're both strong on the mic, so this should be good in terms of that. Carlito, Sabu, 72. Sabu outperformed Carlito. Carlito 63. I think the car crash match helped Sabu out a lot. Kennedy 82 for his promo. Benjamin and Bubba Ray 82. That's good. That'll help out. Henry and MVP 87. Low-key Gabriel 63. I guess because we had to keep him strong. A lot of shenanigans. It was a wacky match, so I can understand why I went down a bit. Truth promo. Wow, good promo by Truth. 86. Very good. Hype video showing Broken Matt. And in the main event... Whoa! What the 95! Wow. Okay. 95. Rhino 88. Daniel Bryan 79. Henry 96. MVP. No, I just can't believe it. 95? Wow. Rhino. I think Rhino had a real big performance tonight. Much bigger than usual. I think we are in the DC Verizon Center. I think that's one of Rhino's strong regions where he has a lot of popularity. So that might have been a huge contributor to why it was such a good match. Good for the MVP and Henry's storyline heat too. That did have good storyline heat, so that also helped it out. That gives us an 89 overall show. Very strong. Bryan needs that tag title push. Yeah, they do. I think I might take the belts off the Dudleys and then have Bryan take the belts off Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas. Hurricane's contract's ending. I want to keep Hurricane. Give it another 9 months. Steve Lewington's not happy about RVD. Well, suck it up. Sabu's clumsy. You just figured that out? Oh, what can we do to Van Dam that we haven't done already? We're sent him to rehab, didn't work. We find him, we warn him. Look at this. Look at how many incidents he's had. Find him and nothing happens. So let's have a look at Daniel Bryan. So Bryan's officially in the 60s. Yes! Awesome. So he was at 59, wasn't he? So he's officially in the 60s. Rhino. So I believe we were in the tri-state region. I could be wrong. Which means Rhino had 71 pop. So, or Mid-Atlantic. So he's got two regions where he's really strong. So that could have been a huge reason why he did so good. Because normally it's Daniel Bryan outperforming Rhino. But on this occasion it was Rhino outperforming Daniel Bryan. MVP. Mid-80s still. So good. Henry. Very well. What about Rude and Carlito? Rude's getting already close to hitting 70s. Moving up a bit. We've bumped up Carlito a little bit as well. I really want Carlito to be about 70. Like, he's had glimpses where he's going to get there, but it just doesn't happen. So I want to get him up there. Who else featured prominently? Broken Matt, had a vignettes. Oh, Justin Gable beat low-key. So Gable's up to 48 now, so he went up by a point. Low-key, he might have went down a little bit. I don't think so, too much. Not too bad. DC's Mid-Atlantic. Rhino is strong in Mid-Atlantic, so there you go. I don't know my American regions because I am not American, so you cannot blame me for getting it wrong. Awesome. Ishii, his contract's up. Pay per appearance deal. Not a bad worker. Good brawler. TNA! Oh, I forgot about TNA. I forgot TNA existed. So TNA are making a deal for Helms. Oh. Okay, so we might have to give Helms a bit of a longer deal. I didn't really want to give him that long of a deal, but we might have to give him 2 years. Contracts. Kendrick will stay. That's good. I did forget that we are in a new month, so I'm going to go back and check to see if there's any new workers. Oh, there is someone of note. So... Kobold? Nah, whatever. Heidi Lovelace, aka... what's her name? Ruby Wright. Had a blank. So she's now available. Ruby Wright's not bad, but she is very green. So she'd just be someone you pick up in 5 years' time, not right now. Look at NXT. Tundos went to a no contest with the Usos, 54. Not bad. Not bad for an NXT match. Sun and Big Cass, 60. Wow. Not bad. FC Dub. Reigns, Big Cass. You know, I really want to cancel FCW. Can we somehow do that? Can we just get rid of it? It's got these silly TV deals. Well, okay, so what we did... So, by giving it a WWE Network deal, so we can just cancel it. Because it'll over... Yeah, okay. We're all good. So once the WWE Network deal comes into play, we can just cancel and get rid of it. But we have to wait till that. And someone said change the pay-per-view specials to NXT TakeOver. Well, we might have to because they've got all these events. So what we'll have to do is just create our own. I might do that in Extreme. Create our own, just do TakeOver for every month. Events all day. You can't turn on dormant when it has a TV deal. Katie Lee's contract's ending. Oh, there's no freaking way I'd let Katie Lee go. Wow, Katie Lee's awesome. I'm giving her a max deal. Max deal. Maybe we'll give her 3 years. She is 30, so she could decline. I doubt it. Give her a 3-year deal. TNA still fight me for Gregory Helms? Let me have the Hurricane, man. Come on. 3-year deal. Oh, God. The money, they're not matching him at all in the money. They're just giving him extra time. You got the money, just cancel the deals. You can't. You can't cancel deals. You don't have control over your developmental stuff at all. Otherwise, I would have long time ago. Alright, so with that being said, it's 4 AM. We are pretty much ready to wrap things up. Same time tomorrow, we'll be back. Big thank you to Jay Cooper for subscribing. Yeah, he did subscribe, sorry. And thank you to our bit donators. Appreciate it. It all counts. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you to everyone who's come along the stream. If you haven't already, follow. Same time tomorrow. Don't miss it. We will do Armageddon tomorrow, 100%. I might even play a little bit off stream just to advance a bit further. Actually, we only have 2 weeks to go, so we'll get to Armageddon easy. Easily we'll get there. So, Armageddon tomorrow, and then we'll be on the road to the Royal Rumble. We might even get to the Royal Rumble on Monday. It'd be a push, but I might be able to make it happen. So, stay tuned for that. Thanks for coming, guys. See you next time.